So, Louis, this new video gives us a better idea of Maecee Lather's movements following that crash. She is accused of driving down this road at almost 80 miles per hour, causing a deadly crash. New video shows Maecee Lather, the woman accused of killing 2 people in a crash last month, leaving the scene. She's walking in this red hoodie before it appears she turns around to blend in with a group of runners. Video also shows what prosecutors say is her Mercedes speeding down North Miami Avenue moments before the fatal impact. The social media model is accused of running a red light at almost 80 miles per hour when she slammed into an SUV last month. Both cars collided with a sedan with 3 people inside, killing 2. Miami police say she was high on pink cocaine at the time of the crash and should not have been behind the wheel because she had a suspended license.
Hey, chill out.
Investigators say Lathers told them she was under the influence of Tusi and she was from the future with a crystal ball.
Y'all know what it is. It's your boy, and I'm back with another show, another review for you. And you are going to not like this video because it's tragic, but we have to cover it. It's something that we have to go over. But before we continue, I need y'all to do 3 things for me. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video so someone else can do the very same thing. And if they don't, then we're going to send Jesse Walters after them. Now, y'all know that Miami is a party city. We know this. Miami is a party city. Honestly, I've always said Florida was a party state, but Miami is a party city. No. Florida is a retirement state. That's where you go to relax and enjoy the beauty of the weather and the scenery, the ocean, the smell of that ocean. That's where you go to enjoy the rest of your life. That's actually where gangsters go to die, right? That's what they say. I wouldn't know. But y'all have to think about it, right? In Miami, there are so many people that are what? Drunk. You know this. Everybody's drinking. It's a party city. So many people that are on what? Drugs. And I'm talking about the hard drugs, not Tylenol. We're talking about the hard stuff. You know, there's a lot of people on different substances down in Miami. And a lot of accidents also occur down in Miami. And a lot of deletions happen too down in Miami. Now, just because they don't cover all of them, you have to think about it. Sometimes simple news does not make the headlines. It has to be something major, or if they want to escalate it to make it major, they will make it major. Now, this story we are about to get into should have definitely been major. You should know about it. And if you don't, well, we are about to bring you up to speed because it is about an inspiring model. That's what they call her, an inspiring IG model, An inspiring IG model. We all know that everyone on IG is a model. I'm a model, you're a model, she's a model, he's a model. Everyone's a model on IG. So an inspiring model named Maecee Lather, who was on the Fresh and Fit podcast, because we know that it is filmed in Miami. And that's where she was, where she made some statements about being celibate and blah, 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 and so forth. They didn't believe her. And now I honestly don't believe her. After seeing the videos that I saw, after reading this story, after finding out about what actually happened, I do not believe anything she said on that show. And we are about to get into that clip where she was interacting with Myron from the Fresh and Fit podcast, and she was telling them that she was celibate and she was not having intercourse with anyone. And of course, I don't believe her once again, and you will know why. But before we get into the reasons why, let us get into the video while she was on the Fresh and Fit podcast.
Right?
It would be different if I was in a relationship. I wouldn't have been on that boat.
Fair, but what I'm saying is that men's need for having other girls and I guess being unfaithful, as you would say, like that is what stimulates so many opportunities for women. So is it really a bad thing if girls are able to benefit off of guys being so thirsty? Realistically speaking?
Not really.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of times you guys don't fuck the guys that give you these opportunities.
Most of the time we don't.
Yeah. I mean, hell, think about it. Like what? Some other girl got fucked instead. So y'all were able to get on the boat. Y'all didn't have to smash. Well, maybe I'll smash. I don't fuck. Right, but What y'all smashed?
No.
You made a face.
You said no real
You made a
quick.
face.
I'm celibate. I swear to God. Swear to God.
Bruh. Come on, man. Wait, hold on.
If
Let
you
me
hear
get this
that,
straight.
you
Hold
were
on, stop the
celibate,
show. Let's start the show. So you came down to Miami. You're single, and you telling me that you celibate?
Yes, because I'm on a different timing. Like I'm just trying to get money
Energy.
and opportunities and shit like
Yeah, I
that.
know.
Like,
Energy
I'm not
down
focused
here,
on
bro.
sex. Like all these men out here. Like you said.
Why do girls lie about this shit, man? All right, when's the last time you smashed somebody?
January. Swear to God.
That was 3 months ago.
Yo,
Where did it come from?
Mine was even longer.
I don't even think about it.
You know, hold on. Stop the show real quick.
Is that females are not like y'all men?
Now, Maecee goes on the show to cap a little bit because nobody believed her and nobody believed what she said, and especially since some of those young ladies that you saw, they were actually out on a yacht. They were at a yacht party. And we all know what some of those women down there have to do in order to get on the yacht parties. Yes, the men who own the yachts, they get the party favors. So nobody believed her. Now, Maecee, I guess a couple of weeks later, few months later, she decides she wants to party some more. She decides to stay in Miami and party some more during the daytime. Yeah, just so y'all know, there's a lot of daytime parties in Miami as well. Rooftop parties, pool parties. Oh yes, there's a lot of daytime parties. I mean, literally, they party all day. They party all day in Miami. And so she decides to party during the day. And of course, drugs is involved. It's a rare kind of drug too. It's actually a newer drug. I'm not going to say it's a new drug, but it's a newer drug that a lot of people have not been put on yet. And some of y'all probably know about it. Y'all probably have done it before. And just so y'all know, we don't do drugs, say no to drugs. Right? Right. So she decides to get on this drug called Tusi, pink cocaine. Reason it's called pink cocaine is because it looks like pink cocaine, but the color is only for its aesthetic. That's what they are saying. It's only for looks. That's it. The color is only for looks, just like everything else that we eat. It's all for looks. They add color to it. And I don't know exactly what Tusi, what pink cocaine does to you, how it affects your brain, how it affects you. But I do know that Maecee got behind the wheel of her car, her nice expensive Benz, and she drives 80 miles an hour down a Miami strip where there are pedestrians and other vehicles. And she did the unthinkable. She did the unthinkable. But don't take my word for it. Let's go to the video.
You're going to go try and check on the other people, right? And try to figure out, hey, is everyone okay? Can I call 911? What, oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened. Versus putting your hood up, because I doubt she was driving with her hood up. So you're putting your hood up, another tactic to try and obscure yourself. You're walking away from the scene. You're deliberately walking around the car and trying to kind of blend in. And then you're walking away. And maybe if she had kept walking, it would have worked better for her. But instead, she turned around and came back. That, again, may have been just a bad choice or the drugs or whatever the case may be. But then she comes back to the scene. It is just clear to me that she is trying to evade responsibility and at the very least, just have the human decency to check on the people that got hit. It's just unfathomable.
And that's interesting, right? So on one hand, and we're going to play this in a minute, but the idea of what was in her system, was she in her right mind, was she not, but yet having the sense to avoid detection and walk with the crowd and put the hood up, maybe thinking about cameras, maybe thinking about other people, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's very like, oh, you don't see me, no one sees me. No, we all see.
But you have your wits about you to know that even if you are on some sort of substance, you have your wits about you that, something might not, you might want to try to avoid detection. I mean, if the allegations are true.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, I get out of the situation. That is almost like a self-preservation mindset that she gets into. And she was like, I got to get out of the situation. I know this is really bad. I don't know how bad. I'm getting out of here. And luckily, people were able to stop her. And of course, we had the video evidence, with regards to that. But yeah, it's very clear she's trying to evade detection.
Yeah, because within 10 minutes of the crash happening, an ambulance arrives at the scene. And a Miami police officer is seen using police tape to block off the very same section of the sidewalk where Lathers had been minutes before. So according to police, witnesses realized that Lathers had been involved in the crash and they kept her near the scene. Body cam footage from Miami PD shows an officer finding one of his colleagues guarding Lathers, who at this point, by the way, is laying on the ground, hands cuffed behind her back. She appears to moan, seems to roll around in pain. Definitely unsure of what exactly is going on here, but in the body cam, the officers are trying to figure out if Lather has any injuries. And that is when she reveals she took a drug known as Tusi, or pink cocaine. So according to an NYU medical school report published in 2023, it's usually a combination of a lot of different drugs: ketamine, ecstasy, cocaine, meth, opioids, other psychoactives. The researchers say its pink color is really just for aesthetics, it's just for looks. Take a look.
Ma'am.
Recovery position.
She's what? Hey, chill out.
Relax.
¿Ustedes vieron lo que pasó?
4510 reference. I need rescue here to check on one of the passengers in the vehicle. Miami and 8, Miami 8 on the southeast west corner. Black shirt, blue jeans.
Just stay like that.
Relax, stay on your left because you're going up.
Stay like that. Look that way.
Ma'am, can you stay over there looking that way?
Put that leg straight.
Yeah. No, that's it. She'll be sideways, brother. Oye, ma'am.
Relax.
She's good, right? Vamos a levantarla y llevarla ahí. For the rescue, sir. I think you were involved in the crash.
You probably won't be able to walk.
Does anything hurt you? Who had heard the thing?
We have real-time monitoring. Can you both hear?
Did you get other people from the car?
Yeah, more. The other car, I think one is...
My mole.
What? Ma'am, what car are you driving?
Is it?
That's the car?
Mercedes.
Calm down.
I'm from the future.
Awesome, amazing.
Oh, crystal ball.
Are you on drugs? What do you want?
Oh,
4514.
they get her.
I mean, the female that we have detained, we're gonna advise fire rescue. She just told us now she's on Tusi. So, drug. Oh, she's gonna be one of the vehicles that got into a collision. She's claiming she's on Tusi.
Is this unrelated?
Yeah, no, it's related. They had her detained. She's with the white Mercedes. They got into an accident.
the neck pain? I had the neck pain.
She walked the walk. Yeah. She's trying to leave the scene.
No, she's coming.
Oh, she's coming. Okay. All right, we'll set her up. We're gonna assess her.
Try to make sure she's not like a trauma alert.
Perfect.
Okay, now you.
Ma'am.
Relax. Remember I told you to relax? Get up. Get her up. Get her up. She's faking up. Sit down.
Apparently what he did. We're just gonna do a quick assessment in the back. And go from there. The ladder, what you guys
She's on Tusi, so she said right now. She's like, oh, I'm from the future. Okay, hold on, man.
We'll get her there. She's on Tusi.
Yeah. Let me just, porque supuestamente crashed, she tried to leave the scene. So.
Alright, then I'm just gonna need an officer to come with us.
Yeah, gotcha. No problem.
Aliens. They're coming. They're coming.
Yeah.
I'll get her legs.
Go. Aliens are coming.
When she's in the ambulance, Lathers is still mostly incoherent.
What's going on?
Yeah, KBO is fine.
What's going on?
Maecee, do you know where you are?
No. Yeah. I'm at her.
Where?
Her.
You're where?
Her.
The roof?
Her.
Earth. Yeah, we are all on Earth. Do you know where you are? What city? Where?
Oh, Miami.
Miami. Do you know what happened? Do you remember what happened?
Yeah, I died. Go to the car. Yeah, it's in the car. To the phone.
Were you taking any drugs?
Yeah. Okay. A block. Go. Yes. Pink Tusi. Tusi from Florida. Go now. Go now. Go now. Go. I think I'm gonna sit down, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
Lathers originally faced 8 counts when she first appeared in Miami's bond court.
Yo, if this isn't a clear reason for you not to do drugs, I don't know what is. If this is not a clear decision, if this isn't a decision maker for you, then you're just an addict. You got issues. She is so incoherent that she's literally just mouthing things off. No one is speaking to her. She's just mouthing things off, looking straight at the ceiling, looking straight at the sky. Doesn't even know where she is. She didn't even know who she was until a moment ago. And I still don't believe she knows who she is while she is riding in the ambulance. Yes, she knows she's in Miami. She knows that she took Tusi, but I really don't think she's still talking about, I'm her. Yeah, you're definitely her. You're the one that's about to get locked up. You're about to do a very, very long time in prison. Because in case y'all didn't catch it yet, she ended up deleting 2 people. Maecee Lather, congratulations. You are the POS of the year. Yes, she ended up deleting 2 people. They passed away because she wanted to get so high, and she had to take a large amount. There's no way a small amount does that to you. Once again, like I said, I don't know what Tusi does to you, but I do know that if you take a high amount of any type of drug, you become incoherent just like this. She does not even know who she is. And while she was driving, while she pressed on the gas, and they said she ran through that red light doing 80 miles an hour. You heard me correctly. She was doing 80 miles an hour through the light. She ran the light and then hit the other vehicle. So she pressed on the gas. She was so high out of her mind. She did not know what she was doing. She probably didn't even know she was behind the wheel of a vehicle, honestly. And then when she got out the car, and which is usually how it happens, the person who ends up creating the accident is the result of the accident usually walks away. I swear. They normally walk away. No injuries, if any. But the other people in the other vehicles usually pass away. Crazy, right? Right. And so she is laying on the floor, looking crazy, screaming, yelling, moaning, half naked. All because what? All because of the decision she made that day to take those drugs and get behind the wheel of a car. Which, it all started with what? The decision to take those drugs.
Where it was revealed that not only did she not have a driver's license, but she'd been banned from having one. So Melba, does this further support the theory about a total disregard for the safety of others?
Absolutely, and it also explains as another layer of explanation as to why she was fleeing the scene, because she knew she had no business driving. And so, and there's no, extenuating circumstance. She had to rush to the hospital. She's trying to help someone. There's no justification as to why she was behind the wheel that day. And there's no justification for her being behind the wheel in that inebriated state.
And there's no way to police that. What do I mean? You might ban someone's license, but you can't physically prevent them from getting in the car. I know there's possible legislation, or maybe they have this in some states about there's putting locks on cars, right? That you can't drive it if you don't have a license or your license is suspended. But there's no way to actually police somebody from getting behind the wheel of a car.
There really isn't. I mean, you think about young people who may go joyriding and, don't have a license. There's no way to prevent that, And then, of course, people who may have their license suspended because they can't afford to pay tickets or whatever the case may be, but they still have to go to work. And it's not the kind of like here in Florida, we don't really have much of a public transit system. So if you want to get to work in a timely manner, you're going to drive, and then you have the situation of you're driving without a license. But again, this is a whole nother level in terms of you went to an event or a party, got that messed up, and then on top of that, I guess though the joke is if you're going to commit a crime, only try to commit one. Don't try to commit multiple at the same time. So you already know you have no business driving. You're going to drive and be inebriated, and then on top of that, kill people?
Yeah, after prosecutors got the results of Lather's toxicology test, they added the manslaughter charges, the DUI manslaughter charges. And officials say Lather's tested positive for MDMA, ecstasy, ketamine. She's now facing 10 charges, all of them felonies, has entered a not guilty plea. Miami-Dade County records show she's still locked up, still awaits trial. Would it be tough to prove manslaughter?
Not at all. Not at all. I mean, because again, manslaughter is a charge that there's no kind of requisite in like premeditation. This is not an intentional thing. Manslaughter is basically a charge that was designed for an accidental death, meaning you did not intend for death the result, but your actions caused it, and your actions were basically negligent. And her actions were very much so. I think it's a very much a slam dunk for the prosecution, which is why I think a plea is probably going to be in the best interest of the defendant.
Let me ask you this. I mean, you mentioned before the possibility of a plea deal. That seems to be what might be in her best interest. Do you know what she's currently facing, and what would a plea deal potentially look like?
Wow. Yeah, I heard him right. She said the time for manslaughter is 15 years. And now she's facing 2 counts. Crazy. She's done. She's done, son. She's cooked. 30 years, the max. And they can choose to run it concurrent. Yeah, they can make it concurrent, which means she would only serve 15 years, even though she got 30 years, which, honestly, I don't think they should. I really don't think she took 2 lives by being reckless. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Do you think 30 years would be too much for her? Should they run the 30-year sentence concurrently and make it 15 so that she has a chance of getting out and having a life? Should she have a life? I don't know. Leave a hold the applause in the comment section if you agree with me and say that she should get the full 30. That's just how it is. She should get the full 30. People must understand the consequences of their actions, and she did something so reckless and so stupid that she took 2 lives and could have took a 3rd one. And I'm pretty sure she wishes she was dead right now, honestly. They say that she's still sitting in prison. So I believe she probably wishes she was dead right now. She probably wishes she would have died, or she wishes she had a time machine and could get inside of it and go back in time so that she could change and make a different decision. Because we all know that Tusi, pink cocaine, because we all know that Tusi, aka pink cocaine, caused her life. And it caused 2 other people's theirs too. So she should definitely get the maximum penalty. Until next time.
Prosecutors showed the aftermath of a crash that killed 2 people on August 10th. Maecee Lathers is heard telling an officer she took a party drug known as Tusi. A toxicology report confirmed her statement to police and noted a variety of drugs were in her system.
If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.